WWE over the weekend went ahead and released Victor and Connor of the Ascension, Luke Harper, and Sin Cara, some of the first releases we have seen since the whole beginning of AEW. WWE has been doing a very good job of trying to keep everybody on their roster locked up and signing a contract in order to prevent AEW from signing guys and getting other guys, from WWE to AEW with some sort of popularity that can help out the business, obviously. That has been the path that WWE has been taking. But finally, we see WWE release superstars. So the next question becomes, why'd they do it? And I think there's a couple reasons you can look at this. First of all, you can say they weren't being used, right? A lot of these guys, they weren't being used the way they wanted to be used. And WWE could say, we don't really see a lot of value in these guys. But at the same time, that hasn't stopped them. The reason they signed them in the first place and kept them under contract was so AEW couldn't have them. Just because they couldn't use them doesn't mean AEW couldn't use them and be more of a competitive advantage for them. So the second thing that comes up is, you talk about WWE it's obviously a public stock. You wonder, were the earnings going to decline this month? Were they starting to see some profit margin issues? Did they need to cut these guys, in other words, to save some money? Because if money's not an issue, what's the issue of keeping these guys? You drop them, maybe there's some salary issues here. WWE, again, we're not seeing a huge pop. I mean, they're still, they got the Fox revenue now, they got the NXT stuff, but you wonder how much that could be affecting these guys getting signed. It's possible. It's also possible they just was like, you know what, we'll be nice and release them. But let's be honest, Vince probably wasn't like, you know what, see you later, go ahead and enjoy AEW. Not right when we're, 7, 8, 9 weeks into AEW, whatever it is now. And speaking of which, I think if you look at these superstars, the ones got the best chance of going there, granted you can make the case for them all, it's got to be Sin Cara from a fitting point, right? You look at this guy's athleticism, his ability to shock the crowd. He fits that AEW mold. You watch guys like the Lucha Bros go out there and put on absolute classics every single night. You think of guys like that, and you think of how that's almost the identity to an extent of AEW. Sin Cara is a perfect fit for that. A steal the show type of wrestler that is an exciting guy to watch that really never got used properly in WWE. Because, obviously there's different reasons, one of them being the whole failing drug policy stuffs at one point in time. And WWE doghouses you after stuff like that, especially the smaller guys in a company that aren't the Roman Reigns. So Sin Cara, I think he's got the best chance here. Otherwise, though, guys, I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts on this one. As always, if you enjoyed the video, thumbs up, subscribe, be appreciated. Thank you guys for watching else, and we'll see you next time.